guardian whom I'll protect for various reasons. By the way, I have to be mindful about what I say, otherwise, you know how it is in our industry. So I used to live with a guardian, and just so that you know, I would have one meal in 1 week. It's true story. So much so that I started eating diapers, Pampers, diapers. But I didn't know about it. I only knew about diapers when I had my firstborn daughter. And I was checking her diapers, and I said to the mother, "Oh, what is this?" And she said, "It's diapers." I said, "This used to be my meal." I didn't know about it. I'm just telling you so that you know the intensity of how much I was starved. My case is public secret. If you go to ZBC Mbare Studios today, my case is there of abuse. If you go to CA police station today, my name is on their list of the most abused children during that time in Chitungwizi. It's a public secret, my case. But nobody could help me there. So there's a woman who was married to some public personality, and we used to live together. So she would sneak me in her house and sit me behind her door and give me food. And she became a guardian angel in my life. For those who are friends with me on Facebook, I'm sure you've seen this story. I'm sharing this with you so that you see the power of yielded relationships. Years later, the woman's firstborn daughter, I've employed her, she's my secretary today, as a way to pay back. I have built a school. I have a school that I'm still building, but it's functional. It's in Mtoko. It's actually one of the private boarding Christian schools in Mtoko. I've built, no funding in it, it's my own personal money. So I built that school, and I'm still building. And I'm building a hospital. That's why I was interested in asking the questions to you, my brother, about the medical field. I'm building a hospital as well. So, by the way, this is all my personal resources. There's no funding in this. So that you may think that some of you have excuses why you're not doing certain things. You're waiting for someone to give you money. Nobody's coming to give you money. Nobody. Your own money is enough to do that. So that same school, this is where I employed her. She's my personal security to run all my affairs in Zimbabwe, and she's the school administrator for my school. And she has a team of plus or minus 8 people that reports directly to her. And I did not employ her because she was qualified for this job. I have employed her because of her mother. There are certain seeds that you may sow today, and you don't know what you are doing. Years later, they may not manifest in your life, but they may manifest in your children's lives. And that's also loyalty to you as a person. When God has eventually blessed you, remember where you came from. Some of you, the moment you get 2 cents, you are changing your postal code, and everybody else becomes a remnant. You are the most important person now. So, this is one of the things I'm doing. Then, as far as what the Lord has done, well, honestly speaking, after I was done with my high school, I met Dr. Skanison Glove, who was the then political bureau member for the national ruling party. He adopted me as well as a son. So he gave me a scholarship to do my A-level at Sideco, and of course went to college. From college, I then started working in the entertainment industry for the national broadcaster, worked in Nollywood. I've worked with the Rams Noahs, the Genevieves, and all that. For those who follows arts and entertainment knows this. And then moved to Dubai, and then eventually moved to Hollywood. So this is, because of time, I'll just summarize it in that way. But it's quite a long story that may need another platform, maybe, or even a virtual conversation at some point, and we get into detail about this, which is why, Mfundis, if there's anything you cannot do in your life today, is take me from the love of God. If ever you think that there is no God, just look at me. I don't need to share any, just look at me, look at my life, I'm the testimony and the testament of the proof that there's a God somewhere. Because if this is not the God's doing, I don't know what it is. I don't want to be stupid enough to start thinking that it's because I'm smart enough or I'm hard work. Yes, I work. Like I said, I work. That's another thing I need to emphasize. I work 2,000% more than most of you are here. I last slept on Thursday, 2 hours, Thursday. I haven't slept, not even dozing off until right now. That's why I'm drinking this. Hence I was pacing up and down because I was feeling sleepy. I haven't slept. Why? Because if I can't do that, probably you have brothers that can save you. Probably you have sisters and fathers and mothers who can come to your rescue when things go south. But with me, if everything goes south, I'm on my own, yo. I'm on my own. So what do? I sacrifice myself in the process. Because I cannot afford to relax. And this is not where I should be relaxing. This is where I should put up more fight. Because it's a warfare. And again, we are talking about overtaking mountains. Do you know what that does in the spiritual realm? We are declaring war in the spiritual world. Because we are trying to take over and dismantle systems and structures that the devil uses to influence the people. So we have declared war. So the moment we relax, and once the devil hits you, he will hit you and you never wake up again. Just to prove this, and I sit down. So, by calling, I'm an evangelist, right? And one day I was cleaning my car, and the Lord just deposited a message inside of me. I used to preach in subways as well, and the Lord says, you know what? Here in LA, you cannot just go outside and put your speakers and start preaching to people. So, I'm giving you a strategy to reach out to people. So, as you're cleaning your car, just clean all the other cars that are around your car. And then leave a note on their window shield and say, the Lord loves you. And you leave your contact details. If you're open for conversations and prayer, call me. So I had just started this ministry in LA. So I would clean people's cars together with mine. And I would leave notes. And for your own information, I've actually had a group teaching about Christianity and Bible studies about 4 or so people, which was okay for a start. Now, 3 days into doing this, guess what? My car was broken into and gets stolen. In America. And when that happened, I communicated with the people that I communicated with. I remember one of my fathers saying, we are praying for that car to come back. I said, no, don't even worry about it. I know what's going on. And I knew what was going on. I had started something. I'm reaching out to souls. It's not about the car, Fundis. It's something that I've provoked in the atmosphere that's manifesting in this physical. Spirituality governs the occurrence of events in the physical. The moment you don't understand this, you will struggle with the things you should not struggle about. You will stress with the things you are not supposed to stress about. But the moment you understand spiritual protocols and principles, you will know that if Mudiwa is your destined carrier, Baba, if you go to him and he opens his door for you, if you don't understand that the devil is not happy with your relationship with Mudiwa, there's something that will come between you that will tear that relationship apart. Because you have failed to understand that there's still something you need to do in the spiritual for some physical stuff to happen and manifest. So when my car got stolen, I reported the case. 4 days later, it was recovered, but it was stripped, naked. Everything was gone in the car. Why did the car got stolen? In America, you cannot just walk in somebody's car and start cleaning it from nowhere, right? So, since I'm not cleaning my car anymore, I'm not cleaning anybody's car anymore, I've stopped evangelism ministry. And the devil thinks they've succeeded. These are some of the spiritual things we need to understand. So what we have done here, Fundis, I'm just giving you a forerun. Be prepared for wars. Because this is a battle. There are battles coming. You may hear your name somewhere being spoken negatively. Don't even worry about it. You should know that it's not about what you have done. Because there's something happening there. So the devil is trying to distract you. He is cunning. He has a way of bringing confusion. I'm telling you from experience. There's somewhere I've gone to preach for this, and the Lord moved. Those relationships got messed up. The devil came and created some stuff. That's how the devil does. So what you have done today, you'll be surprised that tomorrow maybe your relationship with him will start being shaken. Don't fight him. He's not the devil. And Fundis, don't fight him. He's not the devil. You should know your common enemy. So the moment you know your common enemy, you know which tools to deploy to fight him. Because this is the beginning of something massive. There are many destinies that will be birthed from here. Don't think it's just a meeting that we are having. Right now as we are speaking, trust you me, there are many pregnancies and careers that are in labor right now. And the testimonies will come to you after that meeting. I met such and such, I've done so and so. And you think the devil is happy with that? No, he's not. He can't be happy by having somebody who is in bondage being liberated. Because he's the devil. So all these things, there is the spiritual convention. If you could allow me, I don't know I just have a burden right now. If there are people, this is me, for this, allow me to do this, if you would. I'm doing this because I understand the power of seeds. I have people that have seeded in my life that are yielding today, like this lady that I've told you about. All she could do was giving me, in Zimbabwe we call it sata, ogari, fufu. That's what she would give me. But today, her daughter is working somewhere and taking care of the entire family. Those were seeds. So I have seen a fertile ground here. This is me. I have seen a fertile ground. I would like to just put a seed on the pulpit for this. This is from my heart, and the Lord knows my heart. I just want to put a seed here. A seed is not counted by how big it is. It's a seed. That's why it's a seed. So when it's time to grow, it will grow. If there are people who feel like, or who sense the way I'm sensing, that you would want to place a seed. A seed is not just money, it's just something that you have in your soul, in your spirit, that you feel you want to deposit. We'll just put it here, behind this speaker, and just throw it over there, and then we'll ask all these servants of the Lord to just pray over it, and it doesn't matter, even if it's 50 cents, or 20 cents, or $1, or whatever that you feel and sense. Allow me to do this. Please allow me to do this. And then we just put it behind this speaker and drop it over there, and we will leave it like that. This is the beginning of a bigger vision that's coming to Dallas and beyond the borders of Dallas. It's going beyond the borders of Dallas.